High above the clouds hidden between jagged peaks, there stands a city that should not exist. No roads lead to it, no wheels were used to build it, and no written records explain why it was ever created. Yet somehow an entire civilization carved a masterpiece into the edge of a mountain. A city of stone perfectly aligned with the sky, engineered to survive earthquakes, and designed with a precision that still confuses modern scientists. The question is not how it was built. The real mystery is, why build a city in a place so impossible that even reaching it today is a challenge? For centuries, Machu Picchu was invisible to the world. Hidden deep in the Andes Mountains of Peru, it escaped the eyes of Spanish conquerors, who destroyed much of the Inca Empire in the 16th century. No mention of it appears in colonial records. No maps pointed to its location. It simply vanished, until 1911, when an American explorer named Hiram Bingham was led through dense jungle and steep mountain paths by local farmers. What he found was not ruins in the traditional sense. It was a city still standing, stone walls intact, terraces layered across the mountain, temples aligned with the sun. It looked less like a lost ruin, and more like a place that had just been left behind. Machu Picchu sits at an altitude of over 2,400 meters above sea level. It is surrounded by steep cliffs, deep valleys, and unpredictable weather. Landslides are common, earthquakes are frequent, the terrain is unstable, and yet, this is exactly where the Inca chose to build one of their most sophisticated cities. There are no nearby large flatlands, no easy access routes, no natural advantage for trade or defense in the conventional sense. So why here? Why choose a location that seems designed to resist human settlement? To answer that, we must understand how the Inca saw the world. To the Inca, mountains were not obstacles. They were sacred beings. They called them apis, powerful spirits that protected the land and its people. Each peak had its own identity, its own presence, and Machu Picchu was built at the intersection of several of these sacred mountains. From the city, you can see peaks that align with astronomical events. The sun rises and sets in perfect harmony with the landscape. This was not random, it was intentional. Machu Picchu was not just a city, it was a place where heaven and earth were meant to meet. But belief alone cannot build a city. The real miracle of Machu Picchu is its engineering. The Inca had no iron tools, no wheels, no written language. Yet they created structures so precise that stones fit together without mortar. Not even a knife blade can pass between them. This technique is known as ashlar masonry, and it serves a purpose far beyond aesthetics. When earthquakes strike, the stones move slightly, then settle back into place. Instead of collapsing, the city absorbs the shock. Even more impressive is what lies beneath. About 60% of Machu Picchu's construction is underground. A complex system of drainage, foundations, and layered materials prevents water from destroying the city. Rainwater is guided away. Soil erosion is controlled. In a place where heavy rainfall is constant, this system is the difference between survival and collapse. Despite everything we know, one mystery remains. What was Machu Picchu actually for? There are no written records, no inscriptions explaining its purpose, so historians have proposed several theories. Some believe it was a royal estate, built for the Inca Emperor Pachacuti, a place of retreat away from the political center of Cusco. Others suggest it was a religious sanctuary, a site for rituals connected to the sun, the stars, and the mountains. There is also evidence that it served as an agricultural testing ground. The terraces were not just for food production, they were experiments, testing crops at different altitudes and conditions. But none of these theories fully explain everything. Machu Picchu is too complex to be just one thing. It is a city that refuses to fit into a single definition. Even more puzzling is why Machu Picchu was abandoned. There is no sign of destruction, no evidence of war, no mass graves. The city was simply emptied. One theory suggests that after the Spanish conquest began, the Inca abandoned remote sites like Machu Picchu to avoid detection. Another possibility is that disease, brought by Europeans, spread before direct contact. But again, there is no definitive answer. It is as if the city was left behind on purpose, frozen in time, waiting. Today, Machu Picchu is recognized as one of the greatest achievements of human civilization, not because it is the largest, not because it is the richest, but because it represents something deeper. It shows what humans can achieve without modern technology, without steel, without machines, only knowledge, observation, and an intimate understanding of nature. The Inca did not conquer the mountain, they adapted to it. They studied it, they became part of it, and in doing so they created something that still stands, centuries later. So we return to the question, Why build a city in the impossible? Perhaps because to the Inca, it was not impossible at all. Perhaps we are asking the wrong question. Instead of asking, why here? Maybe we should ask, what did they see that we no longer can? Machu Picchu is not just a mystery of the past. It is a reminder that civilizations can understand the world in ways we have forgotten, and that sometimes the most advanced knowledge does not come from conquering nature, but from living in harmony with it. If you want to explore more lost civilizations, hidden truths, and ancient mysteries that still challenge modern science, subscribe now, because this is only the beginning, and the next story might change how you see history forever. But not every ancient mystery was built to be seen from the ground, far away from the mountains beyond the clouds. In one of the driest deserts on Earth, there are lines, perfectly straight, stretching for kilometers, forming shapes so massive that they only reveal themselves from the sky. Spiders, hummingbirds, geometric patterns that defy logic. No tools that should have made them. No clear explanation for why they exist. Who created them, and how did they design something meant to be seen from above centuries before flight? Some say they are messages, some say they are rituals, and some go much further. But what if the truth is far more grounded and far more impressive? In the next episode, the desert lines no one can fully explain.